The shooter at our school obtained weapons that he used on us legally. Do you believe that it should be harder to obtain these semi-automatic and weapons and the modifications for these weapons to make them fully automatic, like bump stocks?
You're aware that for a fully automatic gun, you need a Class 3 license.
That's what he told me.
It's very highly regulated, right?
So criminals don't obey laws. The definition of a criminal is somebody who doesn't obey a law.
This individual was nuts. And I, nor the millions of people that I represent as a part of this organization that I'm here speaking for, none of us support people who are crazy, who are a danger to themselves, who are a danger to others, getting their hands on a firearm.
The question is, would an assault weapons ban prevent future shootings? That's the key question, and luckily we don't need to guess about the answer.
Well, I was told that I could go to a gun show and there would be no background check. So there would need to be a background check. That's a problem.
And there isn't a loophole. It's a criminal act, and that's what we have to start calling it. We have to start, number one, following up on red flags. 39 times in the past year, it was law enforcement or it was social services that went to this individual's home. Now, there are 2 Florida statutes. One of them, I don't know if the comment that he had put on YouTube would have qualified for you to Baker Act him, but sending messages telling other students that he was going to murder them and he was going to kill them, I would think certainly would qualify under a Florida state statute for you to have Baker Acted him.
Our children's lives were taken away by people who should not have had guns anyway.
Now, it's sad that this lady lost her son, but her son was shot by gang members. Statistically, gang members aren't buying their heat at Walmart. As a matter of fact, one of the shooters involved in this incident already was a criminal not legally capable of purchasing a gun, regardless of whether the gun was legal in the first place. Side note, Chicago has some of the strictest gun laws in the country, also the highest homicide rate.
I think before we have serious gun control legislation, we should look at Chicago and see how it's working there.
How is it working? Has it stopped? They banned shootings there, so there are no more shootings?
Solve the problem, right? No, it is the worst place we have going on right now in our country for shootings.
Do you think you can just walk in and buy a gun?
No, you need like a gun license, right? And
No.
you need to know. You don't need a gun license.
You don't need a gun license, but you do need a driver's license, a valid ID, and you need to fill out paperwork, and there is a background check.
I knew there was like some restrictions, but
Okay.
I didn't know. I knew there was some, but I still believe there should be like more. I just don't know what.
Okay.
Like,
What if I were to tell you that 500,000 to over 3 million innocent lives are saved each year by one simple fact: defensive use of a firearm?
that's how many people have it.
According to the CDC, a minimum of 500,000, potentially over 3 million. And by the way, that's really hard to that doesn't take into account many times a firearm saves a life just by brandishing it, and the shot is never fired.
We do need to have some gun control reform. 18-year-olds should never have a rifle. An 18-year-old kid should not have a rifle. 18-year-old kid, they're not adults yet. They're in high school. These kids should not have a rifle. Bump stocks should be illegal. They should be outlawed forever. Automatic rifles should be outlawed forever. And anybody who says different, I don't know about other people, but Emma and I, we're calling BS on that.
You're either an adult at 18 or you're not. I think we need to make that distinction first before we even get to guns. And I get it that Democrats want younger voters because as people grow up, they tend to stop voting Democrat. But if you can be tried as an adult in a criminal case at 18, if you can join the military at 18, if you can enter into legal contracts at 18, then you're an adult. You should be able to buy a firearm. But let's just pretend that we're going to raise it to 21, and we're going to raise all the ages for all those things I just mentioned to 21 years old. That still would not have stopped 29 of the top 30 mass shootings that we've had in this country.
How would you define assault rifle?
I don't know exactly how to define it. Like an automated weapon that is capable of mass shootings. Like, I don't think a pistol is capable of what an assault rifle 15 can do.
Fully automatic, semi-automatic, assault rifle, these are hard terms, even for billionaire mayors to know.
The pistols are different. You have to pull the trigger each time. An assault weapon, you basically hold it, goes blah, blah, blah.
So I cannot buy a fully automatic?
No one can really unless they have like a super crazy license.
Back in September, Ben Benight alerted the FBI after Cruz left this chilling comment on a YouTube page. I'm going to be a professional school shooter.
He's sad, he's mournful, he's remorseful.
When you see me on the news, go don't know who I am. You're all going to die.